Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be fun to do something different, something I haven't done with you guys on my channel before. I've been looking because it is that time of the year, and as I kind of am browsing my, oh, what's that hair doing? My YouTube subscriptions and just my homepage, I see a lot of people unboxing, or not really unboxing, I'm guessing, but more like showing what they got for Christmas. Now, I've never done that before, and I've been on here for like 2 years or something like that now. I think for sure for 2 Christmases in the past. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys what I got for Christmas. I didn't know if you wanted to see it, if you didn't want to see it, whatever. But I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of like what my parents got me, what Tom's parents got me, what Tom got me, and also kind of what I got for myself, because I did treat myself a little bit this Christmas as well. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is, just because I'm wearing it right now, is this necklace here. I'm hoping you guys can kind of see it. I should have taken it off to show you. I'm getting real close to the camera. So my mom bought this for me, her, and my sister, because she basically said like she buys a lot for my nieces, but it's very rare she buys stuff for us. So it is silver, it has diamonds in it, and it has a blue topaz, which coincidentally happened to be my birthstone. So when I first opened it, I said, "Oh, these are beautiful. Did everybody get their birthstones?" And she kind of said, "Well, you did," because all 3 of them were blue topaz. But they're absolutely stunning. She just picked us up at a jewelry store. So I have got that on right now underneath my t-shirt. Another thing that I got, so this is going to be a little hard to show you guys. I do have a Pandora bracelet. I don't wear it a ton on my channel or anything like that, just because there's so many charms and it's so heavy and it makes so much noise, and I don't want to bash it on anything. I kind of only wear it out on special occasions or things like that. Like I never wear it to work or anything. So I got a bunch of new charms added to it this year between Christmas and my birthday, and I can't remember which ones were which. I'll just show you all the new ones. There's a ton of charms on here. You're not going to see them all. So I got this one here. Hope you guys can see that. It is a little Tinkerbell, and on the back it says Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. I love Tinkerbell. She's like one of my favorite Disney characters, just because she's so like mischievous all the time. So I really wanted that one. I also got these 3 here in the middle. I'm hoping you guys can see this. So it's these 2 red spacers, and then of course the maple leaf. Anybody who knows me or has been here for any length of time knows that I am Canada obsessed. Like, I bleed red and white. I love Canada so much. So it was really important for me to have that. This one I know for a fact was, sorry, I'm not even showing you guys. This one here I know for a fact was a birthday gift. It's like a little firework kind of, and on the back it says "The best is yet to come." That's the one that Tom's parents got me. And then I also got this heart here, and it has a snowflake on it because I love the snow. If you guys ever wanted me to see all of them, I would show you. I don't really know why you would, but it's filling up fast, so I'm going to have to start switching in between and doing 2 different bracelets. So that is the first little bit of what I got. Another thing that I started getting this year, and it's smaller things, but for me it's a big deal. I had decided this year, I was out shopping with a girl from work. She wanted to make a completely pink themed Christmas tree this year. And as we were walking through the Canadian Tire looking at ornaments, I kind of saw a ton that were like almost like Canada cottage themed. I don't really know how to explain it. And I kind of was like, again, I bleed Canada. So I was like, oh, that would be so cool to make like a tree that was all like kind of Canada Nordic, cottage feeling kind of themed. So in that mindset, I was thinking like plaid and that sort of stuff, hockey, all of that. So I have already posted, I'm going to show these. These were actually a birthday gift, and they were already on my Instagram, but I know a lot of you guys don't have me on there yet. I will link it in the description bar below, but I'm just going to show you a couple things I got here. So I got these little like mittens with this Nordic pattern on them. This is from the girl that I went shopping with because she heard me talk about it and knew I wanted to do it. She also got me this maple syrup one. So it says pure maple syrup, and there's just like a little picture on it. This is like glass. So there's that one. She also got me this, it's like a piece of wood, and there's like obviously the plaid, there goes the bag, and there's like a moose on it, just on some twine string with some snow around the outside. And she also got me this little sweater on a little hanger here to put on my tree as well. So that was all birthday presents, but since I was going to show you guys what I got for it for Christmas, I thought I would show you guys that first. So the first thing that I did have for Christmas, and these are something that I personally already bought, and there's still a tag on one, are these stockings. I wanted plaid themed, so I got Tom a green one, and then I bought myself a red one just so we would have them for years to come. We actually didn't put a tree up this year because we weren't home at all for Christmas. We were at his dad's house, his mom's house, his aunt's house, my parents' house. Like, we were all over the place pretty much from the 17th onwards. So I haven't actually, we just decided there was no point in putting a tree up. This isn't necessarily for a Canada themed tree. And this is also one of the gifts that I bought for Tom, but I thought I would show you guys it. I had decided that I wanted an ornament to kind of commemorate our first Christmas together. So I picked this one. I am obsessed with penguins. And so the guy at the store, it was so funny because he was like, oh, I can even write your names on the hats. And I said, well, you're going to love me then because they're both super short. So that is the ornament that I picked out for the two of us to put on our tree whenever we put a tree up. I'm just wrapping it back up, putting it back in the bubble wrap. And then funnily enough, my mom had the same idea I had, and she picked us up this one. And it says, you and me are meant to be. And then I don't know if you guys can see down there, but on the bottom it says, our first Christmas together 2018. So we have two of these now. Super, super cute. And then the rest of these things are from my parents as well. I had told them I saw this star and I wanted it so badly. So it's just a star in plaid and then in some twine. I just think that would make the perfect topper for a Canada cottage themed Christmas tree. And then they bought me, sorry, I'm just trying to reach down and get them, a bunch of Canada ornaments, and I can tell that they're going to help contribute. So this first one is so cute. It is a little Zamboni with a maple leaf on it. Super cute. It's actually pretty detailed too. Like, there's the air tanks and stuff in the back. There's a bow on the front. So cute. So there's that one. And that's a glass ornament, so I'm just trying to be super careful with it, not break anything. The next one that they got was this set of skis. So these are wooden, and it comes with a little set of skis and ski poles. Super cute. Oh, that's why I gotta be careful because I almost dropped them. This one here is really cute. I'm saving my favorite one for last, which I actually just picked up by accident. So there's this one here. This is like a Canadian mounted police, but it's a little moose. So freaking adorable. He's got like a little leather brimmed hat. I freaking love this guy. But my favorite one, and you guys probably won't be surprised, is this one. And it's a little beaver and he's playing hockey. And he is so freaking cute. His tail is fabric. He's got a hockey stick. He looks like he's in the process of like skating or something because one foot is kind of like up and behind him, if you guys can see what I mean. He looks like he's fast moving. Super, super cute. I love the detail on these. And it's like the perfect thing for my parents to have gotten me. So that, and Tom's behind it. I don't think he cares one way or the other. I told him I was doing this Canada themed tree, and I don't think sorry, I'm like under the camera. A, he didn't really have a say in it, and B, I'm sure he wouldn't have cared either way because he also is super into the plaid and stuff like I am. So that was all the stuff for my tree. So then my mom, this is a funny story. So I was out at the mall a couple weeks ago. It was right before Tom's birthday dinner. I went to the mall and my mom had asked me to go with her to help her pick out an outfit for a Christmas party. So we were at the Bay and looking for stuff, and she found all the stuff, and I found a couple things I liked and tried on as well. And I really liked these two shirts. So I took them and I was going to go buy them. And then the lady said, well, do you have more shopping to do? And I said, oh yeah. And she said, well, why don't you put them on hold? Because my mom was putting her stuff on hold while she could think about it. And she said, well, why don't you put them on hold? And if you're coming back this way, because I was parked at that end of the mall, she said, you can get them on your way through and then you're not carrying a bag around. And I said, oh, that's a great idea. So at the end of the day, I was in a big rush. I was trying to get to Tom's birthday dinner, and I went back to the Bay to go pick these up, and the girl couldn't find them anywhere. And I was just so frustrated, and I was in such a hurry that I just said, you know what, don't worry about it. I won't buy them. And then on Christmas, I found out my mom had actually gone back and got them for me. So they are these two shirts. So it's this one here. It's like, it's pretty heavyweight. It's just a tank top. It's white and blue. It is Tommy Hilfiger. I just thought it was super cute. It is a little bit like nicer of a shirt, but for like a family thing, or if I'm going out to a nice dinner or something, just with jeans, I thought it would be really, really pretty. And then this one's Tommy Hilfiger as well. And it's just like this little blouse with no sleeves, and I thought it's got these little, like, it's striped and it has these little like palm trees on it. I just thought it would be super super cute with like even a pair of white jean shorts or something like that in the summertime. So that was really really funny and really nice of my mom to go and get those for me because I didn't know I was getting them. And it's really bad, and Tom always like scolds me for this because I normally know what I'm getting before Christmas from my parents, because we've gotten to the point where we end up just telling each other what we want and then going out and buying it, or like my dad buys his own Christmas presents. It's really messed up, but it's the way you guarantee that everybody likes what they get. So I didn't know I was getting that. So I will show you what Tom got me in a minute, and his parents. Oh, so Tom's dad and his stepmom ended up buying us I don't have it just because it's not a thing I can show you. They got us a one-night stay at like a historic inn hotel sort of thing up in Stratford, Ontario. So we are waiting to find a weekend that we can go and do that. And his brother and his girlfriend got the same gift, so we're all hoping to go together. So there was that. There's a couple things that I also bit the bullet on and bought. I'm just trying to find one of them right now. I put it somewhere and now I can't find it. Give me 2 seconds. So there's also a few things that I picked up for myself. I know I said I was trying to be really good and not buy makeup anymore, but there's some things that I saw because they put out like Christmas gift sets and stuff like that on Sephora that I really, really wanted. So the one Christmas gift set that I got is a beauty blender one, just because like these don't go bad. They never expire. They're something you're always going to need. And they're expensive on their own. So this set was, I think, $80, and you get 4 beauty blenders, and you also get 4 beauty blender solids, which are my favorite thing to use to clean not only my beauty blenders, but also my makeup brushes. So I just thought that for me, this made a lot of sense to do. And even if it like stays in here for a while, because I have a couple other beauty blenders to go through, at least I've got it. And like, there will never be a point where I'll need to buy one. Another thing that I bit the bullet on and finally bought, and it was something that I really wanted for a really long time, is the Huda Beauty, the new Nude palette. I had seen this so many times. I kept going in the store and wanting it, and they never had it in the store. Like once it sold out, my store never got it back, it seemed. Every time I went there, it was sold out. So I finally bit the bullet and bought it online. And I am absolutely in love with it. Now, I don't know if these shadows are supposed to be like this. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that there's like white chunks and glitter and stuff in it. I haven't used it yet, but I absolutely love it. It looks so, so pretty. I'm so excited. It does remind me quite a bit of my Naked 3 palette, so I'm hoping that they're not too similar. Otherwise, I feel like I just kind of like doubled up on a palette. But I'm really excited to try this out, and I will be doing so shortly. If you guys want to see a video on it, let me know. Just trying to put it back. The other thing, and this is going to kind of be like I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, because every time that I do declutter videos or collection videos or anything of the sort, I always talk about Natasha Denona products. And I always tell you guys that they're good, but they are so freaking expensive. It's ridiculous. Like, and I don't know the reason why they're so expensive, but they are. And I kind of said, you know, I bought what I bought and I love what I bought, but I wouldn't buy anymore. And then I went and I picked up the Natasha Denona Safari palette. And it's an all matte palette. And they have a ton of these. I think there's 18 shadows in here. Let me count. Okay, there's 15. I'll show you guys in 2 seconds. So there's only 15 shadows in here. And they have a ton of these. There's like a gold one. And I know there's like the Layla one or Lila one that's all purples. There's a star. They've got a ton of these. The Tropics one I talked about. And then they've got like the bigger ones and then the huge ones. And then they have like the little small ones that I already have. So I watched a ton of videos of people getting these palettes and using these palettes. And I have not heard a bad word said about this one in particular. So this is, and I saw it online, and honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, meh, that's nothing special. I don't want it. I have no desire for it. And then as I watched more and more of these videos and saw the looks that other YouTubers were getting using them, I kind of changed my tune a little bit. It was very expensive, but I'm not going to do it all the time, and I'm not going to buy any more makeup for a while. So, and it is Christmas, and I wanted to treat myself a little bit, because every once in a while, like, I wouldn't buy a Natasha Denona palette every single day. You know, it's not as easy of a trigger thing for me as this is. Like, if I went to the store and saw this, I'd be like, got it, right? Because this is like half the cost of this. But I am really happy I have it. I'm really excited to play with it. And treat it like the baby that it is, because it cost me a lot of money. And I I have like the like slightest little bit of buyer's remorse where I'm like, oh my God, I know how much I spent on this and it is ridiculous for an eyeshadow palette. But if it works even half as good as everybody is claiming it is, it was worth every penny. So really excited about that. Okay, so this next thing is something that so I had been talking for a while to Tom about how I needed new sunglasses. I have a pair of Ray-Bans that were actually given to me. Like they were, when I worked at the pub that I used to work at, one of the kitchen staff had these Ray-Bans and he was complaining that they were too big and he didn't like the way he looked. And so as a joke one day, I was like, give them to me. I'd love to wear them, right? And he ended up actually giving them to me. But they are very big. You guys have probably seen me with them on my head all the time. I don't have them here to show you, unfortunately. They're downstairs and I don't really feel like going and getting them. But they're quite big. Like they're so big on me that they actually are a little big on Tom's face as well. If you've ever seen Wayfair Ray-Bans, they were actually in the large size we found out today because they have the small, the standard, and the large. And I actually fit somewhere in between a standard and a small, unfortunately. So I had been planning on buying new sunglasses. And I kind of vaguely mentioned it to Tom and to Tom's parents that I needed new ones. And so for Christmas, they got me a gift card to go to the Sunglasses Hut. This is Tom's parents, his mom and his stepdad. They got me a gift card to Sunglasses Hut to go pick out my own. And Tom and I did that today and they happen to be having a sale on. So the sale was that if you bought a pair of polarized sunglasses, you got something like $49.95 off of them. And then your second pair were 50% off. So I was going back. So there's going to be a little story with this. This is going to extend the length of this video a little bit. I was going back and forth with, I knew I wanted Ray-Bans. That was what I wanted. It was what I loved. I trusted them. I love the way they look. I wanted Ray-Bans. And I was hemming and hawing whether I wanted Aviators or if I wanted Wayfarers. And there was a big part of me that thought that because I already had the Wayfarers, even though they're big on me, that maybe I wanted to get Aviators just for something different. And Tom kind of said he doesn't really like the way that Aviators look on girls. And so I said, well, I'm not going to let your opinion cloud what I want. I said, if I like the way they look, I'm going to get them. And he said, okay. He said, but what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to go in there so narrow-minded that you only look, don't only look at Aviators and Wayfarers because there might be another style you like more, and B, don't only look at Ray-Bans because there's tons of brands there that are really, really good. And I said, okay, I will make that commitment that if I see something else there that moves me, I would step away from the Ray-Bans for that. And of course, that's what ended up happening. So I tried on the Wayfarers and the standard ones were still a little too big for me. And unfortunately, the small ones were just too small for me. Now they had another kind of style. They were called Andy, I believe. They only had one pair of them in the store in one color and they were still a little bit wide on my face. But I still knew that I wanted that kind of a style of a sunglasses. So the girl there ended up going across the store and pulling a different pair. And these are Tory Burch sunglasses. So I don't know the style. She just kept calling them Tories. So these are what they look like. They're kind of close to a Wayfarer, but they're a little bit bigger. So they fit my face. And they're also curved. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. And Wayfarers are quite straight across. So they are black. This is what they look like. I will put them on. So these are the ones I ended up getting. They have that same big look, but at the same time, they're not too big for my face because they come down a little bit. They're a little bit more feminine looking. I went back and forth between these and the Ray-Bans for probably like 20 minutes. Like Tom said, put those on, put those on, put those on, put those on. Just deciding which ones I wanted, and these were the ones we ended up picking, and I absolutely love them. They are bigger than I expected to go, but not so big that they look funny on my face. And because I am also keeping, I'm trying not to get these dirty because I know the girl like cleaned them really well for me. Because I am also keeping the Wayfarers that I already have. I didn't want to get the exact same pair of Wayfarers again. And I love the Sunglass Hut because all of their stuff, like you buy the sunglasses and you get the little dust pouch and you also get like a hard style case. So this is the Tory Burch one that this came in. I'm just going to slide these back in here so that they don't get ruined. I have to baby these so much now because I spent so much on them. Now, I looked at a lot of Aviators. I tried the Ray-Ban ones on and they come so low on my face that they just looked kind of funny. And they had a couple ones that were a little like more square like than the teardrop. And those looked really nice. Now the ones that I was really, really into, the aviators style, were these Burberry ones, and they were expensive. They were like $365. And I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on the Tory Burches and the aviators, and then thinking like, okay, well, you can buy one and get one 50% off and this and that. And Tom ended up saying like, do you really need another pair? And I said, no, you know, you're right. I don't need to spend $365 on a pair of whatever. So the girl was tightening the arms on my Tory Burches, and she was like getting it all in the case and getting it all ready. And Tom is a big, big fan of Oakley's. Like, I just bought him for Christmas a new pair of Holbrooks that he wanted. He loves them. And so he was showing me like the original. He's like, these are frog skins, getting me to try those on. He's like, those look kind of cool. Like, these are these. And he had convinced me to walk out of there with one pair of sunglasses. And then he got me to try on a pair of Oakley's. And I fell in love, and I ended up buying 2 pairs. So I'm going to show you what these look like, and it's exactly what I wanted. So these are the polarized ones I got. They're called the rose golds. They're kind of aviator style, but they're not so severe in the bottom. They have like tortoise shell arms. I tried these on right as we were leaving the store, and these were the ones that actually ended up looking the best on me. They suited my face the most. They had that big aviator style without going too low. I liked that the bridge was very dainty. It wasn't like really stark. A lot of the aviators were wearing super high on me. A lot of them, the nose piece was too far apart. These are the ones I ended up buying. So I walked out today with 2 pairs of sunglasses, and I love both of them so much. Like, and shock of the season, I didn't buy any Ray-Bans, which was crazy. And again, the Oakleys come with a nice little dust purse, and then I got this white case that has all the Oakley emblems on it. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to put these away nicely, and then I'll show you what Tom bought me for Christmas. Alrighty, so for Christmas for Tom, I had told him so many things that I wanted that I kind of forgot what I told him, and I had no idea what I was getting from him, and he wanted it that way. He was actually like torturing me a little bit the last couple days because he kept saying like, I've got a couple things for you, but I'm not done shopping for you. And he was literally saying that up until Christmas night, because we opened our presents on Boxing Day morning because we weren't at home and we wanted to do it together and have it be a private kind of thing. And up until like Christmas night when we were leaving my parents' house, he was still saying he was going to get up Boxing Day morning and finish shopping for me. And I had a full breakdown in the car where I told him, like, if you didn't buy anything for me by now, like, I don't want you to buy anything for me ever. And he just kind of looked at me and was like, babe, do you really think I didn't buy you anything for Christmas? Like, he likes to do that. He likes to kind of like carry on with me sometimes. And there was just a point at which like he should have stopped, and he didn't know to stop, and then I kind of got emotional, and then he was like, I'm sorry, whatever. So I got some awesome things from him, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to grab them and show you guys. So this first thing here, I needed a new pair of snow pants. I couldn't find my pair. I actually did find them, but I needed a new pair because we go out to cottages all the time in the winter. We go ATVing. These actually have glitter all over them, which is concerning. I don't know where the glitter came from, but that's okay. That'll come off. So, which was like, we go all the time out, and I just didn't have a pair of snow pants that I really liked, and I wanted a pair of black ones so they would go with anything. So he bought me a pair of snow pants first and foremost, which was great. Then he also got me this jacket. So I don't know if you guys can see it. This is like a canvas jacket. It is a Carhartt brand, if you've heard of the brand. I'm just standing up to show you guys what it looks like. So this has like a Sherpa lining in it. Can you guys see that? So it's super, super warm. It's got a couple pockets. And the thing that's really nice about this coat, if I can get it on, is that so there's this flap first, right, which goes under the zipper. Then it zips, and then there's another flap that goes over the zipper. So it really is keeping you protected from the wind. It is a bigger fitting coat. Like, this is an extra small. It's supposed to be big fitting. It's not like a fashion coat. It's a practical coat. It's for those nights that him and I are like out in the winter, like at his friend's property and stuff like that, and we're all outside hanging out and drinking, and it's really cold or whatever. Those are the nights that's for, because I can get a hoodie under it. I wouldn't even need to. That thing is so warm. I had it on outside the other day. It is fantastic. And him and I had talked about me getting one because I have a winter coat, but it's not like, it's good. It's a ski jacket, so it's not quite meant for what that's meant for. That is meant for serious cold weather, and it's a little more rugged and sturdy. So I feel like if I took that and got on an ATV or anything like that, and I hit a branch or anything, nothing would happen to the coat. It would be okay. The next thing I got from him is this like hooded long sleeve t-shirt. I'll just kind of show you. It's got a little makeup on it because I had it on earlier today. And my makeup kind of got on it, but that's okay. So this is an FXR one. I had actually seen this exact one in the store, and I really wanted it for a long time, and so he went back and he got it for me. I absolutely love this. It is a thin weight. It has those little holes in the sleeve for you to put your thumb through so that if you're putting like another coat or anything over top, you don't lose the coat, or you don't lose the shirt in the coat. I am absolutely in love with this. It's so comfortable. It's so lightweight, which is nice to have a hoodie that's kind of more lightweight because you can do a little bit more layering, or I could just wear that and it works really well. My favorite, well, I have two favorite things that he got me. So Tom, when he was younger, used to do some dirt biking. So we always go to like a store in our city. I don't know how many of them there are, so I don't really want to say what it is, but so we always go there, and it has tons of like dirt biking stuff and snowmobiling and all of these kind of things. And he had always kind of said that he thought it would look really kind of hot or good or whatever you want to call it if I ended up getting a dirt biking jersey and just kind of wore it as a shirt with jeans. And I talked about wanting one for forever, so he finally went out and bought me one. So he got me this Fox one. It's got the emblem down the side, the emblem down the front, says the name, and then in the back it's got this like red and orange stripe and another emblem here. This is fantastic. It is very see-through because it's a jersey. So I normally wear a tank top under it. It's got these breathable mesh sides. It looks so good with jeans. I just wear a tank top under it. I wore this on Boxing Day when I went to the movies with my family. I love this so much. Like, I'm so happy with it. And we kept seeing tons of them that were like pink and stuff like that. And I'm not very girly. I'm not a big pink person. He couldn't have done any better than he did with that. It is fantastic. I love it so much. And the other favorite gift that I got from him, and this is the last thing that I'm going to be showing you guys, I had made a comment a while back that I needed proper winter boots. I have tons of the fashion boots that like go up to your knee and they're suede and they've got like a heel or something, but I had nothing that I could actually wear. I used to have a pair of Sorels from a long time ago when I was in high school. They were white, but the plastic has started degrading on it, started cracking, so they do leak. They're not waterproof anymore. I made a comment that I needed a pair, and I kind of wanted a pair of Sorels, and Tom is super big on doing research, and he knows his stuff when it comes to like what boots to get, what snow pants to get. He's really good about it. And I'd seen tons of pairs and sent him tons of pictures of ones I liked. And these are the ones I got, and I love them so much. I originally had thought I wanted like gray ones or tan ones, but as soon as I pulled these out of the box, I got so excited. They are freaking beautiful. So these are the ones that have like the rubberized bottom, so they're completely waterproof down here. They're suede up the side. This lining, I think it comes out of the boot, to be honest, so that you don't like get your foot stuck in the boot or whatever. They are so freaking cute. I love them so much. They are so warm. I had them on the other day. And these are perfect for like if we go out for walks in the woods, and they still look cute. So even if it hit like, say like negative whatever here, it was negative 40 last year or something like that, and we were like, oh, let's go out for dinner, I could still wear these with like a pair of jeans and a nice shirt underneath a bigger jacket, and they would still look really cute. So I would say that this is like, not that I've ever had a bad Christmas in terms of gifts, because that's not what Christmas is about, but like this has probably been my best Christmas since I can remember. For sure the best I've ever had a boyfriend do at Christmas and getting me stuff. Like, I love everything so much. He spent so much time looking at everything and finding the perfect ones, and he nailed every, well, the snow pants are a little small. So his mom actually went out and got me a bigger pair the other day, so we just have to exchange them. But he, like, the shirts, the jacket, the boots, all the sizes were dead on. So I am super excited for everything that I got, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that I got. So let me know down below what you guys got for Christmas. Don't hate me too much about buying that Safari palette. Like, I just really needed it. I didn't need it. I really wanted it. Yeah, let me know what you guys got for Christmas. If you have videos up, link them to me. I'd love to watch them and see what everybody else got. If you like these kind of videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.